Good morning. This is the School of Pat's, School of Wizardry, of Mathematics. And I'm Headmaster Fava here today, and along with Tracy, and we're on page 132. We've already done the first one, and you can go back and check your book and to see how well you did on that page. But I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you a number, the 1, 2, 3, fourth one down. It's 5 ends. 5 ends. 5 sets. S-E-T-S. 5 sets of ends. Now, some of you might not have enough ends. So I'm going to show you before we start the lesson how to make 8s. Because 8 is an end. 8 looks like this on your form. But I'm going to show you how to use a 6 and a 2. And I'm going to show you another way to make it 8, which is 5 and 3. So you can use different sets of numbers to make 8. If you don't have enough of one number, use other numbers. And that's what this is. We're going to show you how to do this today. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 5 sets of n. So let's take the first set. Good. Let's take the second set. Let's take the third set. And look what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need a black one that fell on the floor. And I'm going to make a little white one there. I've made an 8. A 1 set of an 8, a 2 sets of an 8. I now can take my third 8 and my fourth 8. Take a look how I have to make it. I have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. 6 goes in there, please. A 6. And down below it goes a red piece. That's an 8. You see how we have to use different numbers on here to make 8? And now we can use, that's 3 sets, and 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, and our last set of 8 goes in, and there we've made it. If you're able to do this, you can do anything. You're looking to make 8s, not just throwing down a brown, but you're using other numbers to make 8s. Now let's take a look again. I used a brown, a black and a white, a brown, a blue and a red. Why would I be using, that was it. I needed a dark green. Myself is a dark green. I used the wrong piece. See what happens when you check on this? Let's try it again. A brown, a black, a white, a brown, a dark green, and a red. All equals 8, and I used my last 8. And that's how we work it out. Now, what does 5 sets of 8 equal? You're going to have to count all the squares, or let's use our track. I'm going to put down, just hold it right there. A track is 8, and then a 7, and then a 1, that's an 8, 8 and 8, 16, and an other 8 is 24, and I have to use my dark green, and a 2, 32, and my last one is 40. I've used all of them that I put on here, and I have 40. Yeah! Give me a high five. I know we can't touch. I should have a mask on, right? No, but you can't even. I'm here by myself. well, along with the other wizards. But this is how it works when you start getting the larger numbers. I want you to have fun. I want you to be creative with it. And if you run into trouble, give us a holler. Now remember, I didn't use all 8s, did I? But I used all 8s. This was an 8. That's an 8. That's an 8. There's an 8. And another 8. And the total comes to 40. You count all those little dots, but next you have to color them in. Okay? Now, can you just color them in now for them, Tracy, so you can start to where you... There it is. That's what it's going to look like when you color them all in. Thing is, you have to take your time. You can't rush through math. There's no time limit. And I want you always to get the right answer. But the right answer is always sometimes different than you expect. And remember, we can always make numbers using other numbers. It's Cuisinart time. I'm going to introduce to you Cuisinarts every time and every segment. Now, you have 74 pieces inside the box that you have. And we're going to start with 1, the universal number 1. White, the universal number, is 1. Red is 2. Light green is 3. Purple is 4. Yellow is 5. Dark green is 6. Now let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do it in color. White, red, light green, purple, yellow, dark green. Okay, let's go to black. Black is 7. It's longer than the rest, isn't it? Now we go to 8. 8 is brown. It's even longer. You notice the pattern. 9 is blue. And the last Cuisinart rod is 10. Orange. Let's go through it. White, red, light green, purple, yellow, dark green, black, brown, blue, orange. Now let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Those are the Cuisinart rods that you're going to need to work with. Okay, Patch Junior Wizards. Today we're going to be doing the mantra, as we will every day. Now, here we go. W is for white. White equals 1. R is for red. Red equals 2. G is for light green. Light green equals 3. P is for purple. Purple equals 4. Y is for yellow. Yellow equals 5. D is for dark green. Dark green equals 6. K is for black, and black equals 7. N is for brown. Brown equals 8. E is for blue. Blue equals 9. O is for orange. Orange equals 10. Nice job. I need you to do that. Fantastic. Well, boys and girls, Junior Wizards, we're going to go do the codes, and I'm going to show you them in front of you right now. You have them on page 7 in your workbook, but I like to review the codes every single time. W is for white. R is for red. G is for light green. P is for purple. Y is for yellow. D is for dark green. K is for black. N is for brown. E is for blue. And the last one, O, is for orange. Now let's go through it backwards. O is for orange. E is for blue. N is for brown. K is for black. D is for dark green. Y is for yellow. P is for purple. G is for light green. R is for red. And W is for white. There you go, the codes. Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to use the paddles. All you junior wizards out there. Now I'm going to show you a number, and you're going to have to tell me the color. That's the first part. You ready? 1. What color? White. Good. 2. What color? Red. Perfect. What color? Light green. 3. Good. This is 4. What color is it? Purple. Excellent. Yellow. 5. Look at it again. Yellow. 5. 6 is what color? Dark green. Good. 7 is black. Say it again. 7 is black. 8 is what color? Brown. One more time, brown. 9, blue. Excellent. And we have one more. 10. What color's 10? Orange. Fantastic. Now I'm going to do one other thing with you, as I will do every day. What is the code for 1? W. What's the code for red? R. What is the code for light green? G. What is the code for purple? P. What is the code for yellow? Y. What is the code for dark green? D. What is the code for black? K. What is the code for brown? N. Very good. What is the code for blue? E. Good going. Last one. What's the code for orange? O. There you go. We worked on the code today. We worked on the numbers. Studied them. Review them. Thank you. Today, boys and girls, we're going to work with train. We work every day with using trains. Now, we're going to start with a 4, which is purple. P. Here we go. There is a 4. Now, you can also do a 3 and a 1. There that is. A 2 and a 2. And notice how I'm putting them in. A 4, a 3 and a 1, a 2 and a 2. Great. Now we're going, I want you to fill them all up, all the way to the very top. Now let's go to 5. And here we are with 5s. Notice the 5 is already in there, and it can't be on the sides. Not like this. This doesn't work. That doesn't work. Now this is how it's supposed to look. Look at it. Super. Now we're going to work on it as if it was like the 4s, but it's a 5. I'm going to go now with my magic wand and make 5. 4 and 1 is 5. What else can we do? 3 and 2 is 5. Aha! But there's a trick to this. You have 3 and a 2. You can also do 3 and a 2. And now we have it. They look different, don't they? Take a look. We have a red and a light green, and we have a light green and a red. Now you're going to fill them all the way to the top with 5s, sets of 5s. Can you do that? Let's go to 6s. Here is a 6. Notice how we put it in. Now let's make sets of 6. A 5 and a 1 make 6, just like we have on the bottom. 5 and 1, or a yellow and a white. Now we're going to make 6 using light green. First light green, second light green, and they equal 6. See how perfectly they fit? Okay, let's try another one. 2, 4, 6. There we have it. 2, 4, 6. 3 reds. Everything equals 6. You have the solid 6, a yellow and a 1, a light green and light green, a red, red, and a red. 6 is all the way to the top. Okay? Let's go to 7. And now we're on to 7s, black. Take a look at how I have it. And I'm going to use a dark green and a 1. There's a dark green and a 1, and they equal 7. Pretty easy. Let's take a yellow, red. Yellow and red equals 7. Now let's try a trick with my magic wand. We're going to turn it around. Red, now yellow. We reversed it. Different but the same. Can you do that? Now we're also going to go, I want to show you one more pattern. Here we go. Purple, light green. And what do they equal? 7. Okay, fill up the train all the way to the top. Now, we're going to go to 8. What color is 8? Brown. Okay, now we're going to use a brown one. Going to make it magically appear right here. There's our 8. And what are sets of 8? Well, let's take a look at a purple and a purple. That also equals 8. 4 and 4 is 8. Okay, let's now take a look at another one. 5. What does 5 go with? A 3, light green. And it keeps going like that all the way through it. Let's do one more. 6 and a 2. And you can do that too. 6 and a 2. Brown, purple, purple, yellow, light green, dark green, red. Fantastic. Let's move on. Now don't forget to fill it all the way to the top. Okay, let's go on to blue. There, I just put a blue Cuisinart rod in. Now, let's make more 9s. 7 and a 2. 7 and 2 equals 9. Now let's go use an 8. And a 1. Makes it 9. Let's try one more. A 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4, yellow and purple, equals 9. 8 and 1 is 9. 7 and 2 is 9. And of course, blue is 9. Are we going to go on to the next one? I want you to fill this all up. And I want you now to, let's take a look at 10. O for orange. Notice how I put the 10 in there? The long way? Great. Now let's take a look at how we make sets of 10. You can fill this up, oh yeah, all the way to the top. A 5 and a 5. 10. 8. 2. 10. Now let's get creative. 3. 3. 3. And 1. 10. Look at how many different ways we can write 10. Now it's your job to go all the way to the top. That's it today. I want you to use these every single day and it will make you smarter. Okay, boys and girls, I should say wizards, junior wizards. Every day I want you to play, not just in the book, but there's pictures I want you to color. They're all in code. Now, page 7 will help you when you take a look at it. 7, 8, 9, all the way to 14 will help you with this. Now, we have a picture. And I'm going to magically transform this picture step by step to show you how it's done. Here we go. I'm going to take R, which is red, taking my magic marker, a red magic marker. There it is. That's my first tool. Let's see if I can have fun. Magically done. Take a look. Anything with an R was colored in red. Now, I'm going to do the center. It shows yellow and black. Here we go. Notice how we colored in the yellow and had the 3 black centerpieces? Okay, now we're going to move on to the very center, which is orange. Now we have the orange done. O is for orange. R is for red. Y is for black. Y is for yellow, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the black dots, which is K. K is black. Now one more time. R, O, K, Y. Now let's move on. Okay, now G is for light green. And notice how nicely I stayed within the lines. Same at the top. Stay within the lines. Take your time. I want you to have fun. Okay, the last one is going to be D. What is D? Dark green. Let's go. Super. Notice dark green. D for dark green. G for light green. R for red. O for orange. K for black. Y for yellow. We want you to do this on all the pictures. Now, here's a picture on another page. Notice the codes. I want you, every lesson that you do, to color in a page. And now we're going to go to page 133. Brown again. And I'm going to do the top one, because the bottom one takes a long time. And we're going to make different sets of 8 again. One more time through. 7 sets of 8. Whoa. So let's start out with an 8. I know you have. I'm putting down 8. But I can't put down another 8, can I? Nope. I have to use a 7. And a 1. Fill it in. Very good. Now I can use another 8. And now I need a dark green. That finishes that row off. But dark green is 6. And I have 2 spaces down there. I have to put a red 2. Now how many sets is that? 1 set, 2 set, 3 sets, 4 sets. I have to get to 7 sets. Let's take another 8. That's 5 sets. And now I have a 5 that I have to put in there. And to finish that set, I need a light green. 1 set, 2 set, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets. How many sets are left? 1. And I'm going to use it with an 8. Okay. 7 sets of 8. Now, let's see what 7 sets of 8. Let's work it in front. 10, 20. Could I have some more of yours? Thank you. I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to use what you just had. And let's watch how it comes out. This is how I want you doing it. Use what you have. Put them all down. Don't forget one of them, because you're not going to memorize what these are. I don't want you to. I want you to explore with numbers. Now we're going to use, oh boy, guess what? You're advanced in math. I have to use the longer one for you guys. Here we go. I'm going to use our numbers again. I'm going to use the brown one. Make sure it's tight against the side. Then a black. Then a brown. Then a white. And then a dark green. And then a yellow. and a light green, and another brown. I thought so, there was something there. And another brown. Make sure you touch them at the bottom so it comes up even. And your answer is 56. 7 sets of 8 equals 56. Whether you're in kindergarten or 3rd grade, you can do this. Use what you have on here, place them on the tracks, and your number comes up. Because in higher level math, they're going to try to teach you that 7 times 8 equals 56, but it's not going to catch. Now you can see 7 sets of 8 equal 56. It's all in the word sets. You're looking for how many sets of 8 there are out there. We're looking for 7 of them. Okay? Now, if Tracy could color that in to the 56th one, and you're all going to count along as you do it. So, color them in. 1 set, 2 set, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, and the last one 7 sets. And if you've counted them right, it's 56. I'm going to let you finish this page. Don't get frustrated. Be successful. Remember, we all can make mistakes. I want you to use your track. You have a track here, but it's not long enough. This meter stick, however, is long enough when you use 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s. Okay? So, we're going to now go to blue. And we're going to have to use to make different numbers again. You're not going to have all of them. We'll do the first one. First one is 1 set of 9. 1 set of 9. And there it is there. From Tracy's board to my board, 1 set of 9. Now, I'm looking at this problem, and I can't use a 9 for the next set. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're done with that one. She just colored it in. We need to finish that one. I was hurrying up for the next number. We're going to give you one more example. Let's go to number 4 sets of E. 4 sets of E, or 4 sets of 9. I use the first one. It fits. Uh-oh, but the 9 won't fit, will it? This is where we go having fun. How am I going to make that one? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a dark green. And then I need a light green. And there I have 2 sets. Wow, we've made 2 sets already. Now we need the third one. And I can use a 9 for that. That's 3 sets. Now we're going to make our 4th set. I start with a 3, a light green, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need another dark green. There we go. 6 sets of 4. I wonder what that is. Well, let's look at our track again. 9 and 9 and 9 and 6 and 3 is the other 9, and we have 36. 6 sets of 9, or excuse me, 4 sets of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 36. That's not hard. As long as you're using your track, you can make anything, and you know what the number is. Fantastic. Let's go do one more, number 2. 2 sets of 9. I can use the first 9, but I can't use the second 9. I need a 6. There's 1 set of 9. And to finish it, I need a number 3, light green. There's my 2 sets. Not hard, is it? 1 set of 9, 2 sets of 9. An E plus a dark green, which is a D, and a light green is an E, or excuse me, a G, a light G. And we have a total of, I think, let's see if I'm right, 18? Let's take a look if we have 18. Yes, 18. You always check yourself using your meter stick. Fantastic. Doing a great job. Now I want you to finish that page. We're going on, we have several other pages. You do it the same way on each of the next 2 pages. I'm going to do with you, I'm going to do the hardest one with you. Do you mind if I do the hardest one with you? On page 136, at the very bottom, 10 sets of E. Oh my gosh, that's a big number. 10 sets of 9. We don't have 10 sets of 9, so we're going to have to get creative. You ready? Here we go. One set of 10. Now I need a dark green. Excuse me. I've mushed it off. Make sure you're on the squares. I missed my square. There. Now I need a 5. And I'm going to need a 3. No. I was using 10s. Here's a 9. And it made sense that I needed my 6. But now, that's 1 set. I'm working on my second set, and I need a light green. There's 2 sets of 9. We have a long ways to go, don't we? Now, I take another 9. That's 3 sets, and I have a light green on the side. We're making our 4th set coming up, and I need a 6. Let's count again. 1 set of 9, 2 sets of 9, 3 sets of 9, 4 sets of 9. Let's see if the 9 fits in here. It does. There's the 5th set. We have 5 more to go. Okay? Now, I don't know if you have any more 9, so we're going to get creative. I'm going to use an 8. And what makes it a 9? A 1. Let's move on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a dark green. And use a light green. Now how many sets? I have 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets. We have 2 more sets to go. We don't have another 9. So I'm going to use a 5 and a 4. That equals 9. Excellent. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets. We need how many more? 2 more sets to go. I'm going to use a light green and a 6. Do I have another dark green? No. So I'm going to use a 4 and a 2. You can play with these all day long, making your sets. Okay? One more time. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets, 9 sets. We need 1 more set to go. Are you ready? What can we use? I'm going to use something a little different. I'm going to use a yellow and 4 ones. Now, if you look at our little thing here, we've used blue, purple, red, light green, yellow, white. Wow. Think of all the numbers that make up 9s. And we're going to count them one last time. But I want you to know what 10 sets of 9 are. 9. And 9 is 18.
Need the bigger stick?
Yeah. I need the big stick.
Yes. Thank you. For this one, we have to call in the big gun. 9. And 9. Make sure you push it, because they'll stick. 9, 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, 5 sets, 6 sets, 7 sets, 8 sets, 9 sets. And we have 10 sets of 9. And you should have a total of 90. Yes! Were you able to get 90? If not, you got to go back and check. But this doesn't lie to you, and it's important that you check the very bottom of your stick to make it even, because otherwise it won't give you the exact number. And we're at 90. Wow! Think of how many of you didn't think you could do number 10. But look how creative we made different 9s, different sets of 9s. Fantastic job. Now, we're done with the 9s. I'm going to stop here today, and we'll pick up the 10s next lesson. It's going to take you a long time to do those pages we did today and to finish them off. I want you to have fun. I want you to use your measuring stick, or we call it a track. Now, you can't use a yardstick. It has to be a meter stick. Now, if you need one of these, we have some that you can borrow. So for these kind of problems, you need to have this tool. Have fun. Enjoy math. Have fun playing with them. That's how we learn. Have a good day.